O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust. Avoid profane and vain babbling and opposition of science falsely so called. So the lesson today that I'm going to get into is called science is the devil. Because first of all, let's see what the word science means. The study of. That's what the word science means. But the study that we know of science today comes from things like the Big Bang Theory. And we know that that's false because we understand out the Bible how the earth came about. But they insist on coming up with theories such as the Big Bang and such as we came from monkeys and we know that that's false. So I'm gonna play a clip from a video that I seen on YouTube of an Edomite. He basically is exposing science. So these Edomites, they know that science is off, and I'm gonna just let y'all see the video. Start up right here.
Which is true. When they are talking such nonsense that the average person picks up the newspaper and goes, "Oh, wake me up when it's real." That's where we are. And that's why we have thousands of us who have looked into this, some of people for 60 years now. And believe it or not, thousands of people have come up with the same conclusions about what's wrong with relativity, what's wrong with the Big Bang, what's wrong with plate tectonics,
See, the Big Bang theory. He said, right, the Big Bang. It's off. It's not real. It's a hoax,
so,
man.
That's where we are. And that's why we don't have a giant revolution that's saying, okay, this is all wrong. Because we need to have something to replace it. And some of us are working on that. We are ready for reality. We're ready, and we are a silent majority. That is, the people who are now listening to all this mumbo jumbo, they don't buy it. Most of the scientists don't go into this field. In fact, call up any university. I gave my mom a list of 50 universities here in the United States and in Canada. Find relativity experts. Couldn't find any. None. Kip Thorne was one. Nobody else, well, they sort of, he's our relativity guy. Nobody said why? Nothing comes out of it. No, GPS doesn't use it. No, it doesn't. It shows its flaws. It doesn't support it. Ask Ron Hatch has 30 patents in it. This is what's happening. This is where we are. That's why I'm out here, because I'm giving a voice to the silent majority, which is 99.99% of the engineers and scientists don't believe in multiverses, don't believe in brains. They don't even necessarily believe in the Big Bang. It doesn't make sense.
It's all profane babbling. That's all it is, y'all.
Just because you say it, just because you come up with theoretical
babbling. That's all they doing is babbling.
We don't know what light is. We don't know what gravity is. We don't know what electromagnetism is. We don't know what magnetic fields are. We don't even know really what electricity. It's an electron that doesn't go only meters a second, but it's going the speed of light supposedly. Then it magically turns into a photon on its way out of an antenna.
See, he babbling.
That's why
these devils know, man, that stuff is false,
YouTube
man.
channel exists.
They're trying to. Let me pause. They basically is trying to see the word science means to study, and what they are trying to do is they trying to systematically study the ways of the earth, but we stick to what was written. You know what I'm saying? We don't try to go back and try to say, oh, well, this happened and this happened, well, that didn't happen because it don't line up with this. That's what they are doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why science is false, man. This study of science is false. The white man science is false. Like basically, if you sick, take these pills and they gonna heal you, whatever. The Lord gave us herbs, so why would they need to make pills and stuff like that,
This stuff, I can help you look into it and give you answers. The group of scientists we have great answers to questions. Oh, I'll give you one. somebody comes, well, if it's not the Big Bang, what is it? Well, guess what? We see stars. Do we see stars being born? Yes. Do we see stars dying?
It's
Yes.
all
Do we
Babylon,
see
man.
galaxies being born?
Profane. And Matthew 24 and 24, and it reads, "For there shall arise false Christ or Mashiach, and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders." So the signs and wonders are the science, coming up with robots and just, you know what I'm saying, just all around phenomenal, amazing things. It say, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. So that's what it all is all about, because they trying to tell you to put the Bible down and just go about with science. You ask somebody, do they believe in the Bible? They don't believe in it, and then they say that they believe rather in science. So these are the symptoms of the last days, and Satan trying to deceive you. You Israelites out there that's following the Torah, following the Tanakh, the New Testaments. You know what I'm saying? Is a lot of doctrines of devils out here, and you have to be mindful, especially with science. Is like the public enemy number one. It's like the ringleader of all this. And the other that follows science is the New Age philosophies and stuff like that. New Age books, New Age doctrines and stuff like that. So beware of these things. These people can't even agree with each other, and they believe in science and stuff like that. So just be mindful of that stuff. Go back to the video.